What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Life with Libby. This is episode 3, and I'm so dang excited. Clearly, I'm not in my apartment. I am staying at Nana and Papa's house, so the panting that you hear in the background is Holly. She will probably jump down and say hello. She'll probably be my first guest here on Life with Libby. My hair is a hot mess. I'm running a ton of errands today, and I haven't washed it in like 3 days. There is enough product and dry shampoo that if someone were to come close to me with a flame, my whole head would light on fire. It is what it is. It's fine. That's just kind of how we're rolling today. That's how the cookie crumbles. I woke up in a crazy good mood. I heard it's a new moon phase. Whatever that means, I don't know, but I'm here for it. I love it. I just woke up this morning, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be an amazing day. The sun is shining, it's a little chilly, I'm loving it, I'm wearing Nana's sweater. I steal my Nana's clothes every time I stay here. They travel a lot, and so I'm always staying here, and so I steal all of her clothes. I love her sweaters. I'm always stealing her things. I think I also woke up in a good mood today because today, my sister is cheering at her first varsity football game, and I am so excited, y'all. I cheered in high school, and Friday Night Lights were such a big part of my life, and I'm just so excited that these kids finally get to play. Fall doesn't really feel like fall without football, and Big Ten football is back as well. Not this week, but October 24th, we're having Big Ten football, y'all, and I'm so dang excited, and I'm here for it. So, like I said, I'm a hot mess express today, but I want to talk about something super important and something that has affected my life a lot, and I know that so many people struggle with, and that is comparison. Comparison is a nasty beast, and I think that in the world that we live in right now, where everything kind of revolves around social media is a great thing. It's a great way to get information across. It's a great way to build a business. It's great to, like I love social media. I'm always scrolling through Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. Unfortunately, TikTok has consumed my life, y'all. Olivia used to talk about it. She's younger. She's a freshman. She's my sister. I already said that. But Olivia used to talk about it, and I was like, what the heck is TikTok? What is this stupid thing? And then quarantine happened, and I'm like, oh my god, I love TikTok. I see all these things on TikTok. Anyway, so social media is an incredible thing, but it can also be a really nasty beast because everybody is just posting their highlight reel, and that's when we compare ourselves. We compare our everyday life to someone else's highlight reel, and I don't think that's fair. I think we need to give ourselves a lot more credit and a lot more grace for what we're doing because people don't show their whole life, right? People just share the things that they want to share. It's just not a good cycle. It's not a good cycle at all, and I think we need to break it. We've all heard the comparison, or the quote that comparison is the biggest thief of joy. Y'all, struggling with words a little bit today. So much for wanting to be a motivational speaker, and I can't even use words correctly sometimes, but that's okay. But comparison is the biggest thief of joy, and I feel like that is so true. I feel like we hit this, like, say you're working really hard towards a goal and you hit it and then you look around, you're like, well, shit, they just did this. Like, what if you trained for a half marathon, you ran your half marathon, and then you look at somebody who ran a marathon and you feel bad about yourself? I think that's garbage. I think you should be really proud on how far that you have came and all the things that you have done in the process of getting to that half marathon. That was really hard for you. And that person who just ran a marathon, they had to run a half before they ran a full, right? And it's just so silly that we compare our life to somebody else's because God's plan for their life is not God's plan for our life. God has purpose for our life, and the path that we are on, we are here for a purpose. And by us comparing our lives to somebody else and being like, oh, well, Susie Q over there did this, and I'm just down here doing this, but this is your purpose. This is God's plan for you. That's God's plan for whoever that is. And by you getting distracted and looking over there at what they're doing, you're missing out on all the beautiful things that are happening in your life. And I'm guilty of this too. I'm really guilty of this. And I don't know about y'all, but something that I struggle the most with comparison is feeling behind. I feel incredibly behind in life. In my past relationship, he was 10 years older than I was, so we would hang out with his friends, and they were all married, and they were starting to have babies, and I was like, oh my God, like, I'm so behind. Like, what am I doing? Like, I need to be there, when really that wasn't God's plan for me. And I spent a lot of time comparing my life to theirs, and I wasted a lot of time when I could have been happy for where I was, and I wasn't proud at all the things that I was doing. I'm doing incredible things. I'm only 23, and I'm doing amazing things in life. And that feels really awkward to say, because I think we also have a really hard time cheering for ourselves, which is so silly, because we work so hard for something, and then we should be proud of how hard we worked and that goal that we just hit, right? Instead of comparing what we just hit and feeling bad that we didn't hit another goal because that's what she did up there. Put your blinders on. You know, in horse races, horses have blinders, right? And they have blinders for a reason. They have them because if you are in a horse race, when horses are in races, if they look to the side for even 2 seconds, they slow down tremendously. And that's how it is in life too. Put your blinders on and focus on you and your life and walking in your purpose, because by you looking outside of your blinders and looking either way and all around you about what everybody else is doing, you're missing the blessings in your life, and it's setting you back because you're so busy about what everybody else is doing that you're not seeing everything in front of you that you could be doing, and you're getting one step closer the more that you go. So just keep going and don't worry about what everybody else is doing around you. You're doing incredible things, but you don't think you're doing incredible things because you're comparing somebody who's 10 steps ahead in their journey. Keyword, their journey, not yours. Your journey looks different than mine. My journey looks different than somebody else's. Also, don't compare your beginning to somebody else's middle or end. It's like a fitness journey, right? I haven't been to the gym in a really long time. I need to get back to it. But I used to love the gym. But when I first started working out, I would look at all of the women in the gym and be like, oh my God, like, I don't look anywhere near what they look like. But they were in their middle. I was in my beginning of just starting to work out. And now, I'm not going to compare my body now to my old body because my life looks different. My body does not look like my old body. It will one day, but I'm not going to get discouraged about it. Don't get discouraged if you're not where you think you should be, because where you think you should be is not where God wants you to be. Where you are right now in this moment is exactly where you're supposed to be, which sometimes can be a really hard and really uncomfortable lesson to learn. For me, right now, this is not the season I thought I was going to be in this fall. This is not what I thought my life was going to look like this fall. But that's okay. It's not what I thought it was going to look like, but I'm grateful that it looks like this because I know that this is God's plan for me. And I'm not going to look around at all of the people getting married and having babies and buying houses and compare my life because my journey looks different than theirs. I'm not going to feel discouraged or left behind because I know who wrote my story and I know who wrote yours. And He has a plan. He knows each chapter in our journey. God knows that. He wrote that. Trust in that and stop comparing yourself to everyone else around you. Focus on you because at the end of the day, you are the only person who can control your life. That's it. Just you. Focus on you and not what everybody else is doing because it's a waste of time. If you are truly focused on success, by you looking around, you're slowing yourself down. Don't do it anymore. That's all I have for y'all today. Holly, do you want to come say hello? Hey, come here. Come here. Do you want to come say hello? Yes, you do. Say hello to everybody. Go say hi. Come here. Jump down. Get down. Come see me. Come here. Hi. Come say hi to everybody. Say hello. Say hi. Say hi, I'm Holly. All right, y'all. That's it. That's all I got for y'all. I just wanted Holly to come say hi because she's my bestest friend in the whole wide world. Yes, you're my bestest friend in the whole wide world. And I will see y'all next week for episode 4. Can you say goodbye? Can you say goodbye? Say goodbye. Bye, y'all.